Greetings, greetings. I'm back with another video today talking about the shift, asking you to ask yourself, what is it in your life right now that is summoning you to something greater than what you've actually been experiencing already? If this sounds like a video that can enrich your life in some way, embrace this video, stick around and listen to me as I dialogue with you or as I lead a discussion, helping you to understand what this shift is all about and what it is that you're being called to do. You're with Tanisha Ali of Butterfly Transformations, connecting you to the vision of who you truly are. Stay tuned. Welcome back. Thank you for returning. If you're new to the channel, I encourage you to subscribe. For those of you who frequently engage the channel, please remember that the best way to assist in helping to promote this platform and get the word out to other people like yourself is to watch the video from start to finish, to make sure you give it a thumbs up and in some way comment. I'm trying to be as consistent as possible and as vigilant as possible in responding in some way or acknowledging all the comments that come in through the different channels that I have. I want to show my gratitude and love for all of you. Thank you so much for showing your love, showing your love, showing your love. So we're talking about the shift today. The shift is this happening, this occurring that is being felt by all of us who are inhabitants of planet Earth, all of us who are about the business of taking our life to the next level. We want to grow. We want to evolve. And so we may find ourselves in a space of feeling discomfort with those things in our lives that no longer resonate with what we want. As the higher energies penetrate the planet, our vibration is rising. We have no choice. We are in the belly of Gaia. We're in the belly of Mother Earth. And as she raises her frequency, quite naturally, we are connected to the cosmos and earth energy. And so our frequency must rise too. Everything that is happening to evolve us and to continue to expand the universe in ways that grow us and lead us to the realities of who we are. And so as a part of this, you're being nudged and shown the ways in which you have not loved yourself, the ways in which you have not lived as a conscious creator, the ways in which you have not embraced your own divinity. This is very, very important because it helps you to realize that you're not different than anyone else. You're no different than anyone else. It helps you to understand that this is not a problem. It helps you to address it from a place of empowerment and appreciation for the gift of evolution and to begin to look at the areas of your life that require some tweaking. I want to share with you a quote from my book, Manifesting Your Masterpiece, Self-Coaching and Daily Mindset Reflections for Up-Leveling Your Life. You can get this on Amazon and Barnes & Noble, but I want to share this quote with you. It's a February the 3rd quote, and the title of the quote is called Shift. It's time to shift, and you are ready. You're ready if you're watching this video. You're already shifting. We are witnessing a planetary shift in consciousness at this time in human history. What an amazing time to be alive. This shift is causing us to seek greater connection with the spiritual part of ourselves. We want greater connection to source energy and greater connection to our fellow brothers and sisters. We also want a greater sense of power and freedom to direct our lives. And we know we must stand tall and give authentic expression to who we really are in order to be able to do this. This evolutionary call is divinely inspired, and the tools for your ascension are readily available to you from within. This shift is emanating from an expansion of our heart chakra and activates an intense compulsion to be who and what we were intended to be. This shift calls us to a greater expression of our divinity and requires that we give more to ourselves and to others from within. The question that is being posed here is, what is summoning you at this time in your spiritual journey to greatness? It's important to realize, whether you understand this aspect or not, when I talk about the expansion of human consciousness, when I talk about the earth raising its vibration, all you need to be able to understand really is that this cosmos is constantly expanding. Okay, everything in it is constantly changing. There's nothing that remains the same. And as things change and grow, they always grow and expand for the better. If you look at our human evolution from the standpoint of the chakras. We have the root chakra, which is at the base, which is the lowest chakra on the totem pole. As we move up throughout the other chakras, the frequency and the movement of the in terms of density of the chakras it quickens. And so the vibration is faster until we get up to the crown chakra, which connects us to cosmic energy, which connects us to the divine, which connects us to source, where the energy is very, very rapid, okay? And the density is extremely. There is no density, okay? Because we're talking about thought here. We're talking about consciousness. We're talking about connection, full connection. So what it is important for you to understand, and we have other chakras also that we in our expansion are now able to tap into, but I'm focusing on the 7. What is important for you to understand is there are some key ways that we integrate cosmically. And our bodies are aligned with planetary energies and forces, cosmic energies and forces, galactic, and so forth and so on. As we have moved up in our human evolution from the root chakra to the sacral chakra, which had its particular concerns, to the solar plexus chakra, which we have been in for a long time, which some people may refer to as the Piscean age. This is where ego has reigned supreme. We are now moving into the age of the heart. Our heart energies, as this higher energy vibration is coming in, our heart energy is being expanded. Okay, we are being drawn into less ego consciousness and more unity consciousness, less duality consciousness and more love consciousness. As the heart energy begins to expand and we raise our vibration, it has certain requirements. We get into a space where we have to begin to let go of all of those things that are no longer serving us. And so we begin to feel discomfort with the ways that we've been doing things. As we continue to elevate and as we continue as a human collective to move through even higher aspects of consciousness and turn on and activate various other levels of our chakras and DNA, then we find that our experiences begin to be shifted, and to whom much is giving, much is required. So as we are in need of elevating, we have the necessary DNA, genetic, and the inner tools. We have the inner circuitry, but we have to begin to rewire ourselves for this capacity so that we can begin to live differently and experience life differently. I think most of you would agree that we don't live in the same way that, say, our ancestors lived in terms of their awareness centuries ago. We are evolving. Now, in some senses, we have regressed, okay, from whence we've come. And that's a whole nother discussion. But fundamentally, you can look at where we are in terms of technological advances, what the internet actually is a replica of in terms of quantum physics and consciousness and the ability of energy to morph, and you create your reality as you need it. Sometimes you need only think about certain things. I had an interesting occurrence in using the internet last week. I happened to just be thinking of an individual that I used to like to watch some years ago, and I hadn't seen that individual in at least 2 years. I couldn't remember the name. It was just something that I enjoyed watching that used to show up on my timeline, but I hadn't seen it in a long time. It came into my conscious awareness, and I began to say, gosh, what was her name? What was the name of her channel? And I pulled her face recognition into my mind's eye, into my third eye. And I had the desire in that moment to find her. I let it go. The next morning when I awakened, at the time that I began to do my work for the day and I engaged my YouTube timeline, the first thing that I saw was one of her videos. After not having seen that video for over a year and a half, 2 years maybe. So what I'm saying is everything is quickening. The results and consequences of what you think, how you live your life, your perceptions, your attitudes, your behaviors, your internal programming, your conscious programming, your subconscious programming, all of these things are allowing you to see what it is that you are creating in your life as a conscious creator. We are going through this shift for a reason. We are going through this shift whether we like it or not. So you might as well get on the beneficial side of the shift and be on the front lines of doing the inner work that you need to do. And the conscious development and the mind reprogramming that you need to do to bring about the kind of change in your life that you want to see, to bring about the kind of change in the world that you want to see. You're with Tanisha Ali of Butterfly Transformations, helping to connect you to the vision of who you truly are. I help people to gain clarity over their lives, to heal emotional and energetic blocks, to up-level their mindset, and to manifest the abundance that is their divine birthright. Do not forget to support this platform and help me to get my word out by liking the videos, subscribing to the videos, watching the videos from start to finish, sharing the videos, and commenting. Also, if you need some high vibrational insight on a personal issue in your life, hit me up using my contact information in the description, and you can forward 2222 to my PayPal or Cash App account, and I will create a personalized private video just for you, which will help you to access higher vibrational mentoring and advice for whatever it is that you might be dealing with at this particular time in your life. Have a wonderfully productive, peaceful, and prosperous day. You're already abundant.